Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Game Fiends channel. I will be your host for this video today. It is me, Keel Lancer from Keel Lancer Gaming. Now guys, I know if you've been enjoying the content that's on the channel, guys, I really appreciate you guys stopping through, commenting, and also getting a chance to talk to us on the comments, but also the Discord. For those who are part of the Game Fiends Discord, it's definitely been a joy talking to you guys. And today's video, we are going to be talking about Jump Force. Now, Jump Force is one of those arena fighter games for you guys. Some guys that don't know about it. Jump Force is basically, like I said, an arena fighter that has a bunch of Shonen Jump characters, from Yu-Gi-Oh all the way up to characters like from My Hero Academia, Dragon Ball Z. You guys know the whole kit and caboodle. Now, the thing about this game is, the thing about arena fighters overall in general, those games don't really work in a competitive game scene. It's because of how the mechanics are done. You got the vanishing techniques, you got counter vanishing, you got all these other trivial things that's in the game that can never make it a true competitive fighter, composed of, you know, multiple different tier levels and all different types of stuff within the game, like a normal fighting game. Now, games like Dissidia, that's one of the best arena fighting games I've ever played. Also, the Gundam Versus series that came out was a few years that finally came to States. A lot of people was importing the Versus series on their PS3. I didn't want to do it, but you got those fiends out there, those daring people out there that want to do it. But those are the only two arena fighter games that were pretty well balanced and had a tournament scene that actually worked. But for some apparent reason, it just seems as though when it comes down to these jump games that come out, they're just so unbalanced, and also the storm games are so unbalanced, you can't really have a tournament scene. But of course, the people that are fans of the series, you know, have their own tournaments, you know, based off the game. But I finally got my hands on Jump Force, and because Mugen Lord had bought me a copy and bought DX a copy of the game, and we finally got our hands on it after all these years, I think about 2 years or so. And also, he also has been telling us too that they rebalanced the game because they seen the outcry of people, you know, playing the game and basically saying they would want some balances for the game. And shockingly, Bandai Namco has been following suit and has been paying attention. Hopefully, they have been paying attention to make a better game in the near future, a better Jump Force game, you know, with balances and all different types of stuff, but also a more in-depth multiplayer, you know, aspect to the game, like having other teammates to play with you, but also still having a single player experience as well. Because I really like Jump Stars. Believe it or not, a lot of people didn't like Jump Stars, and Jump Stars didn't sell that good, but Jump Force has. But also, the main reason why they have sold that much is due to the fact of the matter is the marketing of the game. Even though the marketing to that game wasn't that good, but compared to J-Stars, it was pretty good. But also how they sold when it came down to its packaging with the figures and all different types of stuff. That game made its money back and then some when it came down to the product. But from what I've seen playing the game, have my hands on with the game definitely came a long way from when it first started, and I'm enjoying the game playing with my friends. I don't really care to play online with other people. I'm enjoying playing it with my friends, and I have to say it's definitely been a great experience this past week, finally touching the game and learning the ins and outs of the game. I'm still not that very good at it, but playing it and learning the mechanics of the game has been definitely interesting. But I still have that Jump Star Victory Versus in my brain. It's because that game to me was really good. It was really slow paced compared to Jump Force. Jump Force is very fast, and it's still taking me some time to get used to how fast this game is compared to Jump Stars. Now, Jump Star, when it came down to, you know, doing combo outputs and slowing your character down and to be able to do your special moves, it was a lot easier and it was a lot more comfortable. You was able to put certain moves into your combos, like for example Naruto's Rasengan and Saint Seiya's Comet Fist, and also his grab at the same time. I can't do what I do on that game compared to on Jump Force, which is taking me some time to figure out proper combo setups. And the thing is, I kind of understand at the same time why they didn't want it that specific way on Jump Stars, is because I'm not gonna lie, some of those combos that were going down, it was hard to evade those combos and stuff, you know. And doing that on Jump Force, it would be ridiculously broken in a sense. But that's because the game is more fast-paced. On J Stars is a little slower, as I said before. Now, when it comes down to the vanishing, there is a lot more in depthness to the vanishing structure on this game compared to J Stars. And I have to say, I'm very impressed with. You have counters, you have counter dodges, you have a plethora of different types of stuff to get out of attacks. And I have to say, I'm impressed with it. Now, when it comes down to how the characters go down, when it comes down to the team structure, you have a base character, and then the other characters can be two supporting characters. You really don't have to switch out those characters like that, you know, from what my understanding is. But me, I love all the characters that I use, so I try to use all of them accordingly of how the battle is going to be transpired, you know, which is fine, you know, like, you know, for me. And also, I didn't know until, you know, my brother Mugler was telling me, when it comes down to, you know, how when your characters fight, each and every one of your characters accumulate health to make up a large health bar. I didn't know that. So if you're getting hit with a certain particular move, it's basically taking the other character's health and stuff like that. And if your character calls out an assist and both of you get hit, it takes double the damage. We call that happy birthday, as he would say. You know, and at first I didn't grasp that concept of everybody, you know, is contributing health to one health bar until I started seeing the damage output on each one of my character team setups. I have different characters for different types of fights, and it's really interesting how I implement those characters into my battle structure, because I use Asta in one of my teams. Asta, he has to get in close. Most of his moves are close-in moves, so you need a nice supportive character as a good assist. I use Yu-Gi-Oh! From Yu-Gi-Oh! As his support character to be able to shoot projectiles at you, to hold you in place in order for him to do his moves. And then I have Boruto, who has the Vanishing Rasengan, so when I switch to Yugi, I have something that follows me all along the way. And then my first team is Naruto, Ichigo, and Saint Seiya. Those are characters I used on Jump Star, and I wanted to bring that type of party structure that I had on the previous game, you know, when it came down to teaming up with my brothers and teaming up with some of my friends. And I enjoy using those characters so much. Naruto was a low tier, and he's still low tier on this game. And then you have Seiya, who was high tier on the previous game and still high tier on this game. Ichigo, who wasn't really high tier on the previous game, but now is high tier on this game. And the game is very, 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 very good in my opinion. Playing amongst friends, not in a tournament setting, but playing amongst the people that I know. And as you guys know, they do have local play when it comes down to the Nintendo Switch version to play with your friends. And was it in a group setting, but I do believe playing on the same screen. Now, if they can implement something more cohesive, something better for Jump Force Part 2, allowing for 4 characters to be on the field, and you guys doing a team structure, I would very, very much appreciate that, because like I said, I love that structure. And a lot of people don't have friends or have siblings that play the games like me and my siblings do, but we love team aspect games like that. But also, if they can implement a 3-on-3, that would be perfect. But anyway, guys, that about does it for the video. If you guys have Jump Force and you're subscribed to the channel, let me know in the comments below. But also, you are in the Discord. For those that are not a part of our Discord, you can subscribe to our channel and get a part of our Discord if you want to be a part of it. Also, guys, don't forget to comment on this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I'm seeing the analytics. We do have an influx of people that are viewing the videos that are not a part of our YouTube channel. All right, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel as well, and stay tuned for more videos that could be possibly, you know, Jump Force related, but also other anime based games as well. You guys stick around for the next video that we got coming up this week, because I do believe there is a few conferences that's supposed to be dropped this week, so stay tuned. All right.